Hi, I wanted to review another fragrance. This one is more on the summer theme. It is not a fragrance that I would personally wear, but it is a nice rose floral fragrance for more or less summertime. It is a fragrance by Cleef and Arpels in their Perfume Extraordinaire collection, and they have many different fragrances in their collection, and both from white florals to vanilla to musk to woodier fragrances. But this one is Rose Rouge, and it is a rose and floral perfume with hints of patchouli. And the perfumer behind this is Gillian Pasquier. And the notes are fruity, rose, sweet, spicy, vanilla, cacao, and woody, soft, spicy, floral, and patchouli. This is a fragrance more on the sweeter, more on the rosy, kind of almost screechy, warm tone, jammy rose, but not incense rose like, for example, Sergio Tan's fragrances would be more incense based and aromatic and green. Well, this one is a red to pink floral, and you can definitely feel some patchouli in the base, but not overpowering. And the top notes are blackcurrant, pink, pepper. Like many ladies' fragrances, pink pepper on the top notes is very popular. Spice and bergamot, and middle notes of rose, raspberry, and vetiver. You can feel the raspberry note playing together with the rose, and also base notes of cacao, benzoin, vanilla, musk, vetiver, and patchouli. And this fragrance is not one of their newest releases, but not the oldest either, so it's from year 2018. There are many good positive reviews on this fragrance personally, and also in accordance to Fragrantica reviews. Many people find this fragrance quite too sweet. Personally, for me, yeah, it is too sweet, because I prefer more intensity perfumes or more on the aromatic side, especially when it comes to roses and rose fragrances. But this is very sweet, with a hint of patchouli in the base, but it's not a distinctive patchouli scent or fragrance. And longevity is moderate. It's not too heavy. So if you spray it in the morning, in the afternoon it might be there, but by nighttime it will be gone. So it's not the longest in regards to longevity perfumes that I have tried and worn. And also it is a fragrance that overall is more or less on the universally likable appeal, and more or less on the office appropriate and summertime warm season fragrances, spring and summer when the weather is warm, maybe a little bit chillier days, but still on the warmer side. It would disappear in cold winter time, and it is not a fragrance that I would suggest in wearing to an evening wear event, because it is still on the softer, gentle side, and it is not with a heavy sillage and heavy fragrance or perfume trail. So if you like heavy signature scents and scents that last for days, then this probably isn't the one for you. It is something that you could potentially get compliments for, and it is more on the closer to the skin scent performance wise. For me personally, I would say that it does smell slightly like raspberries, like some Lancome fragrances, and also the rose itself almost feels synthetic. But apparently it's a real rose perfume oil used in the scent. Of course, many perfume companies do use synthetic ingredients as well, but this one apparently is a natural rose. But it is not this traditional Bulgarian rose that would be fresh, creamy, but it's more on the kind of raspberry mixed with rose, and really does remind me of some Lancome perfumes. But it is more or less borderline niche fragrance perfume. Yes, and also in regards to the perfume company, so Van Cleef and Arpels, and also in regards to the fact that the price range is also a little bit over the usual designer price range. But you can get this perfume in many places, so it's not a crazy niche perfume, but which you would only be able to get in specialized stores, so it's pretty accessible. You occasionally have it in sales. And it also is a fragrance that most likely won't be too offensive for anyone. So in office setting or in customer service areas, you could definitely wear it and it would be all right. In closed spaces, for example, going on a vacation, sitting in an airplane, it won't be offensive to people around you if it's something that truly bothers you. But I think that most important part is whether you like the fragrance or not, and as this is a very accessible perfume in regards to many retailers carrying the scent, you can definitely go out and check it out and try it. And if you don't like this one, there are many other fragrances in the collection extraordinaire, from the vanilla to woodier fragrances, but all of the fragrances that I have tried from the Van Cleef and Arpels are more on the softer side. For example, when comparing to Sisley scents, the oriental darker fragrances, and also several tones which are more on the incensey, heavier, woodier perfume range. Even the darkest or more woodier scents in this perfume company's line are still on the gentle side, moderate wear side, so not a powerhouses, not a heavy oriental scents, but rather more on the softer, less concentrated perfume ranges. But if you like that, if you don't like overpowering scents, if you like something more florally, feminine, attractive, but still quite decent ingredient wise, then you might want to try this fragrance or some other fragrances in their line. And it comes in a rather large bottle, but you can definitely always get some decants in multiple perfume sites and also on Etsy if you want something just small pocket size or purse size. So that's all for today. Bye.